Hi, welcome to the Mind Body Project. So today's question on anxiety is, how do I help my child who has anxiety? See, with children, I play games with them. And there's a specific thing. There's a specific thing that I do, which is like NLP new code games, and these are high performance games. Essentially, with anxiety, you're working a certain part of your brain. And what I do is I get them to do things like cross hemisphere and puzzles and all sorts of stuff. Saying the alphabet backwards and juggling. Juggling's a really good one, by the way. Teach your child to juggle. And every time if they get anxious, juggle. Because then they have to go out of that state to be able to juggle. So I get them to do a load of things, a load of games with a load of colours, and that's how I would deal with a child, because children love playing with the games anyway. I don't sit there and like, what are you anxious about? It's like, children don't, come on, don't think it's a child. There's far easier ways to deal with anxiety. You don't have to have content, which is the good thing about the games that I have. So that is how I would do it. I would, as I said, use NLP new code games, which involve cross hemisphere. So in other words, elbow to opposite knee, so you're doing that. Things with the eyes, so doing up, down, left, right, so things with the eyes. What's my other game? Head, shoulders, knees and nose. Got a new game like that. Gem-ball, that's probably Gem-ball would be the game. 2-player game, me and the child just playing a game. It's hilarious, honestly. That's how I would deal with anxiety, and then I'd anchor the state, because it's to do with state. Remember, anxiety is a state. So I would anchor, I'd get them into a really, really good state, and then I'd anchor it. And then what I would do after I've anchored the state, anchored means that I could touch them on knuckle, yeah, and that state would automatically come back. So that really good state, it's like, touch them on the knuckle, and then you've all of a sudden and then you touch them on the knuckle again, say, think about your problem. And it'll override whatever the anxiety is. So that's how I would do it. It's pretty straightforward, I think. Probably maybe 1 or 2 sessions, usually 1 with the child, but that's how I would do it. You don't need to sit there and give the child. You don't need to give them drugs. Please don't give them drugs. Please don't do that. Yeah, you don't need to. There are some people who are going into school, some NLP guys who are going into schools now to teach the children how to deal with emotions and things like anxiety and that. So they are doing things like that now at the schools, which is good. But yeah, you don't need to. No, please don't give them any more drugs. Jeez. But because it's pretty easy to deal with it. Get them to play, get them to do things, juggling, get them to learn to juggle. If anything, juggling is a really good one. Or just watch some of my other videos. NLP new code game, Gem-ball. Just watch what I do on that. Get them to do that, and then no anxiety anymore.